How's everybody doing today? I thought I'd do a little video on my everyday carry slash get home bag. I've kind of combined the two. I have a backpack with me all the time. It's never really any further away than my car, which is never that far away from me either, just the way things are. So, do most of my traveling in a car, and I have this bag with me all the time. And I change it up a little bit during the season. We're summertime here now. There's a couple of things in here that are missing, but I'll just show you what I carry for my stuff. First off, I have a down vest. Yep, it's summertime. It's June 22nd. It still can get pretty chilly around here, and this is just a nice little extra layer to have. The wind's blowing or whatever. What else do I have in here? I have this little ditty bag, which actually that down vest belongs in here, but it's a packable vest, so you can just fold it up into its own pocket, then snap the pockets closed, and it holds itself. So in this bag, again, this is kind of set up for just coming out of spring into winter, or into summer, excuse me. But I've got a couple pair of gloves. I've got a leather pair. They're driving gloves. They're not the sturdiest things ever. And then these head, I don't know, active fitness gloves or something. The cool thing is you put these on, they become a liner for these. So twice the gloves. I also have in here skivvies. I don't know why, because you'll see later. Extras. I've got some, where's the thing? Ranger bands, just an inner tube that's cut up. You can use them to tie things down, quiet things up if you're walking through the woods or whatever. I've got some twine, some nylon twine, bright yellow, and a couple of various lengths of 550 cord. This is just a jumbled up mess in this bag. And that's what I've got in there. That's all I've got to say about that. I also have in here a Ranger roll, whatever you want to call it. Basically, it is another t-shirt, a pair of socks, and a pair of underwear all rolled up into this tight little roll here. And in case you're wondering how big it is, I also have in here this 24-ounce stainless steel water bottle. So they're about the same size. Skivvy rolls a little bigger, but extra clothes in case you get wet. Something scares the out of me. So with this water bottle, since it's stainless, I've never put it in a fire, but I use it quite a bit to drink water out of. I have a canteen cup, so the two of them together, I can make food, purify water, carry water, purify water in here, put purified water in here, I'm good to go. I have two bandanas to go in there, mostly to keep this thing from clunking around, but I can use it to filter water. They're 100% cotton, so I could use them as a bandage, clean it up, whatever. And that's everything in the main compartment. Normally I would have pulled out my laptop because, I do a lot of stuff with a laptop. Well, we won't need that. There's a mouse in here too. We won't need that. And another cord. And a mic stand. Oh my goodness. So, what else do I have in here? I have say you get stranded somewhere, you need something to do. I've got a little reading, Washington Sears, or what, I don't remember his name now, by Nesmith. That was his given name by the natives. It's just a little book about woodcraft and camping. There's a lot of good stuff in there, gives you some good ideas. For more inspirational reading, I have The Pocket Constitution. Don't leave home without it. That's kind of weird, but it was, just something. I've got some paper. This is just scratch paper. It's printed on one side, but the other side's perfectly good. I gotta leave a note for somebody or something, or need something to start a fire. That's all that's in there. We go up here to the hygiene pouch. I have a toothpaste and a little toothbrush and an extra toothbrush head. I don't know why that would be necessary. Another little pouch. I've got a couple of things of oatmeal and some coffee, and a tea. Should put some sugar or something in there just to, you know, like I said, this should only, it's to get home. It's, oh, Tylenol. I found that in there. Got some gum, so I need fresh breath. An extra Ziploc bag. This side. On this side I got a larger Ziploc bag, and in it I've got some fat wood and some cedar. Two really good fire starters. Just picked those up somewhere when I was walking. Threw them in that bag. I've also got in here in this side pouch just a plain old Bic lighter. That'll help. I typically have a Bic on me at all times, along with my pocket knife and a knife sharpener. Oddly enough, I carry a knife sharpener with me at all times. Maybe we'll go over what I carry on me all times. And then in the event that, you know, you're stuck out in the middle of nowhere and you really need to annoy someone, Hohner blues harp in the key of C. That'll piss them off every time. And it might make me just... someone will definitely know where I'm at. So I have a... also in that pocket, I have a little fire starter kit. So, Ranger banded to the top of it is a ferrocerium rod with striker. Not necessary, the striker isn't all that necessary. So let's get in here. So I Ranger band this thing up. I've got two around there like that, and then I have one that runs around the edge. My thoughts on that are, hopefully, it'll keep the water from getting in here a little bit, hopefully. So in here, another lighter. Got some cotton balls. I know they're not soaked in Vaseline, but wait, there's more. I've got, I thought someone was coming. 2 chunks of fat wood, so I got more fat wood. I got a little piece of steel wool. This is a little different, but I've got cotton balls, a couple of cotton balls that are soaked in A&D ointment. Not Vaseline, however. It is basically just Vaseline with vitamins A and D in it. So it's kind of good for the skin, help with a rash or whatever, should you get into something nasty. And then I've got 2 candles that have seen better days. Apparently they got kind of hot in there, but you know, whatever. They got some of the stuff stuck to them, but just to help light things up. And then there's tin. You'll notice it's kind of black. I've made char cloth in this. Works great. Don't know where the char cloth is. That's just how it goes. Okay, forgot what I was doing. See if there's anything in that pocket. Nothing in that pocket. I'm going to this pocket. So we go into the third large pocket. And in here, got a couple of notebooks with a pen, a little tiny pen. Keep my notes, keep my sanity, all that happiness. I have nothing in there. I used this backpack for college, so there's a lot of, like, you'll see here. A little ridiculous. Got a highlighter, a couple pens, a mechanical pencil. In the apocalypse, everybody needs a highlighter. Yeah, whatever. That's kind of good. But, and probably most importantly, I have this knife. It's not an everyday carry knife. It's a Leopold. I don't believe they're very expensive. It's stainless steel. I like the burl handle. It's got a good feel to it and heft to it, and it does have a 90-degree spine. I have used it to with the fire steel to start a fire. So I have a belt knife along with my pocket knife. Okay. All right. Well, that's everything in the bag and my first aid kit. Now I'll make another video and go into what I put in the first aid kit. This one's a little different than the ones that I have, but it's got some Dayquil, some cotton balls and A&D ointment, some rubber gloves, nitrile gloves, some Q-tips, some Band-Aids, antacid, ranitidine, 150 milligram ranitidine, and Excedrin in a little container. I'm working on my first aid kits. I don't think Band-Aids are really worth their time. I'm working on doing better ones. So, and lastly, the packet all goes in. This is a fuel something or other. I paid $3.99, $2.99 or $3.99 for this at Goodwill. I like it. It's got a rubberized bottom. This is I'm sort of a discount guy, but it does everything I need it to do. I wish, it's kind of annoying with all the pockets, but what can you get? So there you have it. That's my everyday carry get home bag / get home bag. My everyday get home bag. How about that? I can't look at myself in the camera and not make faces at myself because I'm that kind of immature. So that's what I've got. If you have any comments or suggestions, just go ahead and leave them below and tell me what you think. I want to try to incorporate like a small tarp or something, a Silnai tarp or something in there, just in case you have to spend the night. And I need to increase. I know I need to increase my food, and I need to get a little bit more cordage in there, and I'd like to have some tape, like duct tape or Gorilla Tape or something. In fact, I just found some tape, and I might roll some up to put it in there. Sorry, there's something going on up there. Anyway, tell me what you think, and we'll talk to you later. Adios.